People, J. Cole season is here. The Climb Back and The Lion King on Ice, stylized as the Lewis Street 2-pack. I'm looking forward to hearing what he's got to say on the record. Maybe we're going to get some greater depth. Maybe he's going to be going in with more of a trappier flow. I don't know. I'm just happy that J. Cole is back dropping music and it's not Snow on the Bluff, because I know that that song mixed and caused so many different emotions for so many people. So I'm not even going to count that one as a W or an L for J. Cole. I'm just going to forget that happened. But if you want my thoughts and my greater perspective, my reviews on the channel, so go and watch that. But that being said and done, these two tracks together are 9 minutes long. They're not going to be taking up too much of our time, but he is one of the people that can say a lot of stuff in a short space of time. So let's get into the first one, The Climb Back. What? Oh.
Play the joint, turn up your decibels, P-Pie decimator joint. Check out my...
It's hitting, man. There's just a presence about the record that is bigger than... He hasn't really even said anything. How far are we in? We're only about a minute in, but the whole production is so grand, and we're just about to embark on what man's got to say. And I know, and the thing is, this isn't like someone coming through with like a mad luxurious beat that is someone's about to come with some trash on the record and just ruin the whole thing. This is actually gonna be something special. It's hitting so far. Let me listen. Let me press play in it. Let me press play.
In the morning, I'm sending a warning. But how long will it take for you smile? This is that come back to life shit, man. Rep in the car, I
think he's hitting the
yo. But do that mean God lost?
Yeah, listen, I'm enjoying, it's a vibe. I like the fact that he's talking about the full circle, the greater picture. This kind of feels like the perfect continuation into that. I feel like J. Cole's gone away for a while, yeah, and he's got some stuff to say, because, yeah, you know what, let me not speak right now. Let me pause that for a minute and let me continue with the song, because we got some stuff to talk about after this run. Why am I excited for a J. Cole album right now, man? I mean, the tracks are so powerful. You got this, are you doing this work to be famous, or, you know, to be successful in your craft? And go straight into the chorus, which is talking about life has ups and downs, you know, people can cry. When was the last time you cried? And, you know, when are you smiling next? And when are you going to kind of basically climb back from the down periods of your life to get to where we are, the good times, or a definition of good time for you, because obviously that is subjective. Now, we touched on the beat a little bit, but this is actually produced by J. Cole, and we know that, you know, he's been able to produce beats before, you know, work on some very good productions. Obviously, executive produced So Much Fun, Young Thug's tape that came out last year, and this beat just sits well with what J. Cole said, and you can see that he's easy to be able to get into pocket with his lyrics, especially on the second verse, because he's produced the beat. So there is no tension, because the producer's got to make changes. He's the producer, he can do what he wants with it. I like the bar about the BET saying, like, you know, he's got a problem with the BET because clearly, you know, they don't want it. Obviously, other words get said, but it's showing that there's people out here flexing, because obviously there's other lyrics that go down beyond the track. People are flexing, acting like they got more money than Cole. Cole is one of the most successful rappers of the generation, so people are trying to do a thing, but he's got more money and he's keeping humble. And it shows that differentiation between a rapper like maybe a Blueface. I want to drag Blueface under, but you know what I'm trying to say, a Blueface and a J. Cole. Even the bar in the first verse where he's talking about the seniority of, yo, address me as the GOAT, like they do Chief Keef Sosa. Put some respect on my name, basically. Not like on a Birdman thing, because he's not being sulky in the corner, but you can see that J. Cole is bossed up and he wants that respect, but at the same time, he's doing this through the music. He's not out here doing a public outcry. He's not moving mad. And, you know, this week in hip hop, what we've seen some weird shit. Basically, yo, address me as the GOAT. Put respect on me. Look what I've done for the scene. 10 years ago, I didn't even read the contract that Jay-Z gave me. But look where I've got. Look how much money I've got. But I don't need to tell you. But I'm just saying that people flexing like they got more dough than me. But I'm more successful than you. You know, the fact that he's talking about people just being trapped. You know, not the sunken place trapped, but just a bit lost in the system and mentality they've grown up around. And, you know, when people are saying, calling it out, J. Cole saw that for himself, and now he's trying to help other people, you know, break away from that trap, whether that be as easy as just getting up and keeping it moving, or actually doing something to make a long-lasting change in their life slowly and surely until they can break those entrapment chains. I don't even know if entrapment's a word, but you know what I'm trying to say. This would be a very strong start if he has this as the intro. So I'm looking forward to hearing what the next track's saying, and it's going to give us a greater perspective, because in the tweet he put out, we know that the album's not finished. He's just giving us a little teaser of what he's saying or what the album's going to be like. But let's get into the next track and let's see what that's saying. Oh, that bounce. That is that Jetson bounce. Jetson helped produce this one, yeah. It's something about the drums in the background and the 808s in the background just doing their thing that it allows J. Cole to kind of change up his vocal range. This time we're not getting just a straight rap at this part. This is probably the chorus, but it's different and I like it. Let's go.
I pray to God at the jam. Too many done died in these parts, so we gotta get rich, cause my granny big high. And gotta make hit cause there's nothing I'm fly. Been gotta stay me in the prize. So next that song, I try to warn niggas they wouldn't last long. I hope that you see how they came in.
It's almost a weird situation because he's saying like, I warned you, you're not supposed to be around for a long time. I told you weren't going to be around for long. And that full circle in the first song works with this as well. And he says it again, so it's almost like he's not having a slight day. I think that J. Cole is a master of chess in this music game right now, because obviously we spoke about him saying, I told you weren't going to last. And listen, he had Smoke Perp on Dreamville. He made that interview with Lil Pump where he kind of got to know him, and we kind of saw Lil Pump kind of exposed for not who he really is, but a different side of Lil Pump. You know, we've seen this guy say F this, F that, all these mad antics, but when he sat in a room with J. Cole, someone who is a lot older than him, J. Cole's I think 35, maybe 35, 36, and Lil Pump's like what, 20, 21, maybe a bit younger than that. So you saw the age gap, even the maturity level. Like, I'm not saying that Lil Pump's mad immature, because he said a few things in that interview that made me think differently of him, but Lil Pump's music, the general populace who were there for it when Gucci Gang came out are not there now. Even J. Cole saying like, you know, he's got a lot to prove. I think he's come back, maybe Dreamville, maybe a few other things throughout his time, maybe even the stuff with No Name, maybe all of that has made him hungry and he's back in his bag. Maybe that's why he's sharing these stories about talking about the past, where he's like, yo, like I was naive, like I didn't even read my contract, I didn't do any of this stuff, because he's saying he's got a lot to prove. He's got blood on his hands. I'm not going to try and break down what he specifically means by that. Maybe he's done some things he's not proud of, so that's the, you know, the blood on his hands, but he has got a lot to prove in his words, and I'm looking forward to it. I am here for it. In the season where we're getting two-peats from DJ Khaled and Drake, which obviously I did a review on, so you can watch that as well. I'll leave a link in the description. But in this world of two-peats that we've been getting, J. Cole's winning. When the album does come out, we'll give it a review. We'll break it down properly. So what did you guys think of these two tracks? The Lewis Street 2-pack, the Climb Back, and the Lion King on Ice. What did you guys think of it? I enjoyed. By the way, if you enjoyed the review, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe as well, and I'll catch you guys for another review sometime soon, because we've got Logic, we've got Kanye, The Kid Laroi, and a few singles that are coming out this weekend. So we're busy. So I'll catch you guys in a bit. Peace.